to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me, Mr. Journalist. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, they say based on money, they say based on presidency, they say based on technology, they say based on war. Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money, no cause, no glory, no help for poor men. That's what we know. It's about music. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands, all the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exeter's Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exeter's Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exeter's Best Price Store on Garland Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Easy, when you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk.
Yes, folks, good morning to you and welcome to the What's on Your Mind edition of the program from the Print News. Today, Thursday, the 25th day in the month of June, and the year stands at 2026. My name is Wendell Nimne, and I'm here with Esther Dakwa and Liu Masale. All right, so let me cross over to Esther. Esther, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning to Aliyu. Good morning to all of you listening. It's good to be here this Thursday morning where we are going to be talking about what's on our mind. Aliyu, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Mr. Nime. And good morning, Mama Liberia. Ali Masadi, glad to be here this morning. How you guys doing?
Well, we are grateful to be alive. It's not an easy thing to go to bed and wake up the next morning. So whenever you see yourself up, you have the gift of life. All you need to do is to pay him back with gratitude. So we are grateful for the gift of life. And so, how are you?
So, Alhamdulillah. Thank God I'm okay. Everything is okay. Everybody doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, that's good, folks. That's Aliyu Masale, and together we are here to bring you what's on your mind segment of the print news. Every Thursday, we come here to give you the opportunity to speak about those burning issues. Too many things to talk about in our country. The rainy season is here, and I mean, too many things to talk about. I know a lot of you want to talk about the drug issue and all the burning issues, the border issues. The folks are currently gathering in Grangy there for the militant celebration, the Mighty Coalition for Democratic Change. And so, too many things to talk about. So, those of you who are watching us, please drop a comment and also help us to share the live. We need that favor from you. Just share the live for us and have others to, join and follow what's on your mind today on Freedom 87.9. So, what's up, Mister? How was your night?
Well, great. I had a great time. Yeah, even though it was a short night. Yeah, but it was okay. Sure.
Okay. So, we'll surely go to Aliyu Masale. Aliyu is going to kick the, uh, the ball this morning to begin the conversation. I don't know what are those burning issues on his mind, but he's going to tell us shortly. But let's just get to the few comments we have, and Esther is going to run us through the few comments we have quickly, and then we can start to say what's on our mind. So, Esther, just run us through those few comments.
We have Jiba Kamara. He says, "Good morning, my Freedom family." We have Venetia Junior Bar following from District 16. He says, "We are is coming back 2029." Karike Pasewe says, "Good morning, my dearest friends." We have Champ Cooper. He says, "Good morning, Freedom FM. Freedom family, I'm following you live from my comfort zone."
Jiva,
Nice.
Jiva is one of our ardent follower, but Jiva, we just don't know where you're always watching us from. It's always important to let us know your address. So please, Jiva Kamara, let us know where you are watching from. So we are going back. We are leaving the shores of Liberia now to bring in Aliyu Masale. But before we do, we just want to wish all celebrating your birthday today. Want to say happy birthday to you. Those of you who are celebrating your wedding anniversary, want to say congratulations. Those of you who are not faring too well, lying in the hospital or at the clinic, we want to, ask God to rest His healing hands upon you. And those of you leaving the shores of Liberia today, want to say farewell. If you're just coming into the country, we want to say welcome to Liberia. So let's leave the shores of Liberia and cross over to the USA to hear from our Mayor Aliyu Masale there in Maryland, to be precise, Baltimore. So Aliyu, let's hear from you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nime, and thanks there, Esther. Yeah, Liberia is what we have. Well, first of all, I want to say thanks, and we do appreciate our CDC brothers and sisters in Granby that you people are carry on the celebration. And we wish you guys well. Be safe out there. Don't mind those people that will come to bully you whatsoever. We feel their pains. We know their frustration. It is quite unfortunate to win an election and you are so frustrated and bitter. So avoid them, know them, whatsoever they say, just know them and do what you're doing as you guys went safely. And we ask the Almighty God to guide and protect you or to bring you guys back safely. And whatsoever you're doing, be focused, don't be distracted. We appreciate what you guys are doing out there. Or to the issue, nothing much to say, it's just the whole thing of what is happening right now in the country. This issue about the drug situation. And this is a government that talk about transparency and accountability. So we want to see the transparency in this drug saga, how the drugs got to the airport, this and that. But this whole thing is like people have been saying nothing will come from out of it, nothing will come from out of it. And from what we are hearing and seeing is like we are driving to that direction. But if nothing comes from out of it, the Unity Party, it will live with them up to 2029. Just as yesterday, we were accused of bringing drugs into the country, 100 million worth of drugs that came and they were arrested to the port. From the port, they went, they destroyed it. But the Unity Party acted as if to say that drugs came to the country and people took it to their houses. Like the one they brought in 2024, they took to their houses and then exporting it out of the country. No, it didn't happen like that. But that's how they made the people to feel, and that message resonated well with them. That we was the one bringing in drugs, destroying their children. And it is far different because we are who were arrested right to the port. From there, it was being destroyed. They are came to the port. They took to their horses, started distributing it in the country. From there, they started exporting. You know, Joseph Waka, he's a good old man. Yes, he loved Liberia and the war at large. So he felt that he brought in more drugs into the country and other countries never had. So he decided to share with them, say, yeah, my European counterpart, I need to help them with some drugs. As he said, when he was arrested with drugs in his convoy, it can be used for rehabilitation and recreation purposes. So he decided to help the people out there. But now this guy called Paul King that have been into the country, all of those people that were arrested as person of interest, and everybody continued to call this guy name, and he came to the country to today's date. He's not arrested. The government get him lying out to a horse, doing whatsoever he want to do. And from what we are hearing, his own statement, you've been talking, say, oh yes, when you come, you will speak, or you will not be used as scapegoat, this and that. All of these things you were saying, when you come, the person that gave you the jobs, whatsoever, people expecting you to come now and speak. But what we are hearing, Paul King is saying that he was in America. One Mohammed called him. The Mohammed is not in the country. The person out of Liberia, the person called him that they had a cargo to export or to ship, and how can I get the cargo? And the person told him, okay, then he told him call one Emmanuel. They just start naming your children Emmanuel in our country because they just based the whole day Emmanuel, Emmanuel. So immediately they called that Emmanuel. The Emmanuel, when he was the one that picked up the drugs from the Mohammed man era whatsoever and took it to his horse, King horse. So this story is not really adding up. So somebody will just call you from Europe, say, oh yes, I get something for you to export. And you two, you say, okay, where you say, and you two, you call one Emmanuel car two just went and took the drugs and take it to your house. The man that call you, you don't know him, you haven't seen him yet. But he just call you that somebody say you can ship cargo. So what was the discussion between you and this Emmanuel man now that he just called you from the blue moon and you say Emmanuel went took the drugs, carried to your house, and you were exporting it now to London? Make sense to me. So it's like this is the story they have been putting together. And yesterday when I saw Mandela Cooper post, oh yes, the name they were expecting to hear, they not hear the name that they will not hear it. She started making all kind of posts. So when I saw that crap, I said, oh, this is the maker story they put together. No wonder why Mandela Cooper is now coming out to read on social media. So I don't really know what this government they are trying to do. But one thing I know, let's see, even though under Joseph Boakai administration, we expect to see a lot of unprecedented things happening. A Paul King and his brother, they will come and whether they lie, they torture you, it's up to them, but they will be prosecuted for 20, 25 years in prison. Unless now Joseph Boakai say you let them to go. That will not be strange to me. So you say you're getting them 4 years, 5 years. But for you to say because you can export cargo and somebody will just call you, you don't know the person, you have not seen them, somebody told him Ali Masale can send things out of the country, he can export. And he just called me and say, okay, yes, where is it? Okay, yes, Emmanuel bringing it to your house. The person took it and brought it to my house. I haven't seen the Mohammed man. I don't know him from anywhere. I don't even say no, the Emmanuel man, but he the one brought it to my house. Does that make any sense? But this is the story they've been fighting to put together. So what you say you wanted witness protection? Is this the thing you wanted to say, that you wanted witness protection? Somebody that you don't know from nowhere, somebody just recommended you to them, they say you can export in there and the person call you. You know that the person not in Liberia. And another person that is not in Liberia where pick up the cargo and brought it to your house. Why do you want a witness protection? If that is just how it happened according to you, make it make sense to me. But that's Liberia for us. The issue about the local border issue, you know, the man of God said this thing that the government is confused or everybody is confused. And he even called your Jeremy or what kind of PR minister of misinformation. You know, everything the man of God said, it's just coming to reality. Everybody seeing it. So you can see the misinformation that PR is giving out there to the Liberian people. I don't know, when he said that, then people will deviate from the just issue that they be celebrating that the local border issue have been resolved. That's just another distraction, but that's for them. Because you say the issue have been resolved and OKFM reporter is reporting from there that the information is false and misleading. People are still there. The Guinean soldiers are still on the land. Why should you be lying openly like that? You see? And even yesterday when I found okay, another person was calling for there, another reporter was saying the same thing. So why are you misinforming the Liberian people? And this is what I continue to say, Jeremy Pia, this is one of the mistakes that President Boakai made in his administration. That guy should be with Siafale city mayor to be cleaning the city and put people that will bring decency to that ministry. But both here and deputy, they don't know what they are doing over there. So I think you can put women pay over there to bring some decency to that place. When you fire him, put him over there and take those guys from over there because they don't even know what they are doing. When you talk, they come, they cause, they attack people. That's not what that ministry was for. Thank you. That's why on my mind.
Thank you, Dave. Leo, yesterday I told you guys that it is a big lie from the Minister of Information. That you can't be having those kind of a conflict, and according to you, you resolved it, and we didn't see any pictorial evidence, no video footage of the two governments in handshake, and all of that. So I didn't give any credence to that, news on yesterday that the border issue between Liberia and Guinea has been resolved. We told you that that was a big lie. But we have our weather report man, Solomon Tunis. Let's hear the weather report, and then we'll come back to Esther and go back to the USA, and then I will close up on the what's on your mind because we want to prioritize our people today. We want to give more time to our listeners to make their input. So we're not going to do a lot of talking. We who are the panelists. We just have our folks to fill us in with what's on your mind. So let's go over to our man Tunis to run us through the weather report. Tunis, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Aliu. Good morning, Mama Liberia. Good morning, my good friends, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your weatherman, Suleiman Hashim Tunis from Staten Island, New York. Freedom FM. Today, you got a little break. You're going to be having a partly sunny day. Beautiful day. A lot of sunshine. In the evening hour, you might have a little bit cloudy day, but it's going to be all sunny. Don't worry about heavy rain around the area. It might rain, but it'll be somewhere in Liberia, but not in Monrovia. This Thursday is a very beautiful day. We've been telling you that since when? Since the heavy rain came by Monday. Friday going to be exactly like Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday. Today, the temperature is about 84 degrees, feel like 93. It's partly sunny. Friday is going to be 86, feel like 96. And very sunny, a lot of sunshine, morning hour. In the evening hour, you will start getting a little bit cloudy, probably a little bit of rain, but don't worry about it. Ain't nothing for you to worry about. But it's a very sunny day for Thursday and Saturday. Little light rain on Thursday and Friday. Saturday, that's when you should be a little bit worried because the heavy sun that you're experiencing today, tomorrow, it might go away. And Saturday, you might have a wet day. Saturday, it may be a little bit wet. And that heavy will be wet. You will not see the sun. It will be cloudy and a little bit of rain will be visiting you. Same thing on Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, they are wet days, especially Sunday. Sunday is definitely a wet day. It's about 70% chance of rain. And if you go into the church, right after church, try to leave, or else you'll be caught with that rain, and it's going to be really a little bit heavy, okay? It will be heavy for you. Then let me see. Yeah, that's about it. It's Saturday, Sunday. Sunday is not too good, but today is good. Friday is good. Saturday is a bit wet. Saturday and Sunday, they are wet days for you. So keep it. Say yeah from Freedom FM. Thank you. Let me send control back to you guys.
Thank you, our weather report man, always giving us factual weather report. I want to say thank you this morning. Yesterday, we brought you the weather report, and everything we said about the weather yesterday was a fact. Today, again, we see the sun is coming up, and we expect a very bright and a sunny day.
course.
Tomorrow we're gonna enjoy the same kind of weather today, Saturday, Sunday, little bit of rain on Saturday. It's not a rain that will, provoke you from going out for the hustle. Sunday, according to our weather report man, after church, don't sit around. Just go back home because the rain is gonna come.
Okay.
So it's good.
Well, at least we'll be home.
But let's hear from Esther. Let's give you a few minutes, then we'll go back to our weather report man. Then we can get to the phone lines.
Of
So
course.
let's hear from you.
Thank you, Wendell. What's on my mind today, Wendell, has to do with this very drug issue. I have two things on my mind actually,
Okay.
but to the drug issue first before I can go to what's next on my mind is I believe with the current investigation ongoing with the 19 million, not 19 point something million, you know, cocaine being found in our country. I think that those that are close with the authority to investigate have all of the different names of people that are involved with the drug. I believe that this thing should leave from the stage of being named as persons of interest to suspects, model, because it is already glaring that these guys are the operators of this particular company,
Mm.
and the drug was found with them. I mean, you busted the drug, it came from them. What are you waiting for? Why are you keeping these people as persons of interest when they should be suspects? Where did they get the drug from? If people give you something to ship, Wendell, first of all, you have every information about the person.
Mm.
Those of you who have shipped goods before, you put your address, your name, your telephone number, and everything. So why are these people names being withheld? So those that are already in front of this entire thing that you have as persons of interest, they should be telling us or naming the rest of the people that are involved, with the drug. Okay, who asked you to ship this? So and so person, you provide them. So I believe that we should remove from that whole person of interest thing, and arrest the guys when they are
Yeah.
suspects.
Yeah.
They should be
Prime
arrested. We
prime
don't know what's
suspects.
going to happen.
Exactly.
Whether they will leave the country overnight. How do you provide them when such a thing happens? Are you going to tell the Liberian people we didn't know they were going to leave the country? That's why we're saying it now. You guys should seriously look into that. Now that's one. Two, Quintel. It has to do with the very thing we talk about truck drivers
Mm.
speeding on different roads, whether community road, whether on major roads, they are always speeding, Wendell, and most of the truck drivers are children. When you see one truck, the last time one other one almost ran into me, Wendell, around the New Georgia belt.
Mm.
They are very reckless, and the LMP needs to do something about it. Most of them was sitting on the road. They're only interested in how they can stop one car, exploit that person and stuff. The police really need to be on top of the game, Wendell. Right here on Broad Street, Broad and Johnson Street, Wendell. If you ever, I know that you normally come from down and just come up this way.
Mm.
But if you are coming from down Broad Street to cross between Johnson Street and Johnson and Broad intersection there, Wendell, you will notice that there is always unnecessary traffic at that place. The taxi drivers that are picking up passengers, they will just stop on the road.
Oh yeah.
They don't care what other people
yeah.
behind them, they will stop there. And you will not believe that the police can be right there. They don't care. The last time I even signaled to the police officer, I said, but you're standing here and the kind of traffic is here. Just caused by one taxi driver who decided to stop right in the middle of the road to pick up passengers. And she didn't even pay attention to what I was saying. So this is what it is. The police need to really be on top of the game. These truck drivers, you will see small boys, 20, 21, those kind of ages. Don't you really get no responsibility to the houses? When they're running those things, they don't even care. Look at the people, child. That accident window.
Mm.
A student who just graduated from high school, entered the AME University. I think it's her freshman semester window. They broke her two legs.
Yes, I don't want to. I saw that thing. I don't want to. Yeah. Ooh.
And now the family out, asking the public to help and all of that because it was a hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
The driver ran away.
Yeah.
This is sad. And we're saying justice for this child. They should be able to find a police officer. This is a sovereign nation. People should be held accountable for the things that they will do in the society. They should be held accountable. The last time the very thing happened on the Dixville Road. Somebody was killed, and the people had to block that entire route. We who were using that route to go to Caldwell, and we couldn't pass through. We had to go back, Garnesville, and to use that other route. It is sad. And at the end of the day, that driver too ran away. That's what most of them would do. They would do the hit and they would run. At the end of the day, either the person died or they sustained serious injury that and their families now have to, take responsibility and all of that, because I'm sure the government don't care about these things.
Mm.
The LNP needs to really be on top of their game. They're listening when they're in one of the places that they can really be packed up to. How are you packed up one place and there's traffic there, unnecessary traffic? Tesla drivers will stop right at that intersection. They're taking passengers, people blowing behind them, and those police officers are right there. They are doing nothing about it. They only care about how they will ask you for your lessons when you. It's so funny. It's funny. It's very laughable. You guys are there, right in the middle of it, like you are not even there. And I hope the requisite authority they are listening, so that you can call your guys that are assigned there. At that Broad and Johnson intersection, there is always unnecessary traffic down there. People will be blowing behind those taxi drivers. They will park there, and the police officers are right there looking at it and doing nothing about it. That's what's on my mind.
Thank you very much, Esther. I will come back and conclude on that, but let's go to Solomon Tunis. Tunis, let's give you some time to hear what's on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
People are trying to blindfold us. They send the Ministry of Information to divert our attention to something else which we have already passed and we know it have not been resolved yet. So the drug issue, like we said from the start, when the drug issue started, we started talking about it on the 10th of June, even though it happened on the 8th. But the media started hitting on it. We started here on the 10th. I can still remember that. Okay. And here we are, a liar minister, liar, coming out to tell us something that we know that it has not been resolved, but he wants to take our attention, redirect it to something else. These the people we call ministers, government officials. These are the things we're experiencing in the country. But they will come out the next time and start sending insult to our former officials, government officials. Here he's standing in front of the entire world, not even Liberia alone, the entire world, and lying to us. The news or the information he needed to give us was something about these drugs. How far have we gone with this drugs investigation? But instead, he's taking us to Guinea Liberian border. That the people who can be insulting others, that they have drum head, I don't know how he put it, said drum hair or whatever. He and us, that he referring to us, that we got our score is empty. Whose score is empty now? If any one of us, as an information minister, you the mouthpiece of the country as it is, even though I know you are not. But let's put it that way, that he is coming out, diverting our attention from this heavyweight drugs issue to wherever, so that we can forget. Just like one of the speakers said here just now, we know exactly the government can step on anything and nothing come out of it. And this is one of the cases. All this time, this case going on, the drug dealer, why Mandela Cooper did not come out? But now, and why there's no arrest? People have already spoken. They said they found the drugs in somebody's home. It came from there. That person is supposed to be arrested, taken to court, and a passport being taken away from him before he leave the country. But he's still going around happily explaining his story. Oh, y'all know this happened. Every table he sit in to drink, he talking his on the side, the government talking their on the side. Like some children play. You see how it dying down little by little, little by little? That's how it's going to die down until it fade away. And we will not see no head, no tail in this. This is exactly what we started saying, and exactly it's going to this, what we said. So we just wasting our time. At least we did our best. We know what's going on, and we know who all involved, and we know what's been going on our airports. You know, we know what's been going on there. The same thing that they're being accused. I said it. I said the same people that are being. It's not new people that are doing this thing. Same people from Ellen time to George Weah time. That same people still working yet. Same cartel. It's not new cartel that formed itself in the Boakai time. And in the Boakai time, if you can remember, a plane left from Monrovia and went landed way in Sierra Leone with some Mexican pilots. They were arrested there on knowing plane. If y'all can remember some drugs, 2 times just crossed from Sierra Leone through Lofa, came into Liberia. If y'all remember all of that. And we never heard whatever happened to those things. But like I always say, and I will still say, 99 days, this one came from our forefather then. 99 days for a criminal, or the rule they put their own way. 99 days for rule, 1 day for master. The 1 day for master are 8 days here. But it left with Joseph Boakai to come out and tell us the same way he came out that day to when the fire took place at the Capitol building. He came out and started pointing finger, and that finger he pointed is stuck there. That's the same finger. They went about it. They started arresting people. He's supposed to come out and tell we the Liberian people what is going on, and the justice have to prevail, and they need to arrest these people. He need to come out, and he need to come out and tell his liar information minister to stop lying to us. If anything happened at that border, he the same Boakai need to come out and tell us that this problem has been resolved and show images, and with including video. You can't just come out and stay in front of everything being resolved. This is very dear to us. Our people are suffering at that border. They have left their homes. Everything they own for thousands of years have been going away. They left their home. Other people, other occupants came and took their place. And it would just come, a minister would just come stand in front of us and say, it being resolved. Then we say yes. But how he would think like that? But anyway, this is Liberia we found ourselves in. This is a government we put in. We started saying the other government was not good. This is the best government we ever had. So let's deal with it. But they are not fair to the Liberian people. That's all. That's what's on my mind. Thank you.
Thank you, there, Tulu Suleiman. Thanks to you, Aliyu, and thanks to Esther. Esther, let me come back to the issue of, the reckless driving from truck drivers. I think the chief of traffic and the chief of public safety of the Liberia National Police, who are personal friends of mine, are not doing their job. Because we remember the last time the police was raiding, brand new bike. They said were donated to them. But so you cannot have all of these things and then you have people on hit and run. If you had the police patrolling the various streets, I mean, principal streets of Monrovia and the outskirts, nobody would hit and run and get away so easily because the police would definitely chase after you.
Of course.
So, where are they keeping all of these motorbikes? Where are the vehicles? They keep them at home. You got 6, 7, one policemen to a checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Some are sitting, one or two of them are there directing the traffic.
Of course.
So you need to have these guys trained to be motorbike operators. Because, like you said, if you see some of the guys who are driving a truck,
Mm-hmm.
you will just feel that Liberia is a very loose country. Anything can happen in this country.
Of course.
Because you take an irresponsible person and give them that kind of a value. Because somebody go, so one of the trucks you go ask for the price, they're very expensive. Then to take it and give it to somebody who is very irresponsible, what do you expect? They drive recklessly. They don't even value the smaller cars.
Mm-hmm.
They take advantage of the smaller cars. But you got a chief of traffic. He sits in his office, Alfonso Bina. He's supposed to be patrolling 24 hours. Fred Gade, who is the chief of public. These are all trained police people. I don't know why you guys are so, lazy in doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Gade was the chief accident investigator of the Liberia National Police before he got promoted to the chief of public safety. Alfonso Bina, he was there before and he came back as chief of traffic.
Mm.
But the guys they just don't care people. They feel they are Mr. Big Stuff. They are untouchable, and all of that. But if you have these guys patrolling the street, you see the police patrolling 24 hours on motorbike, on cars moving here and moving there. Somebody reckless driving, they were not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see somebody doing reckless driving, you don't go and ask that person, give me your license, and you issue that person ticket.
Of course.
And let that person ask the police officer, why are you issuing me ticket? I'm issuing you ticket because of reckless driving. Didn't you see the kind of driving you just did?
Mm-hmm.
But these things are not happening. If Fred Gay will leave his office to be patrolling, because you're supposed to put the safety of the people first. Chief of public safety, chief of traffic, what are you guys doing? You're sitting in the office every day and doing nothing when people are just killing people and just running away.
Mm-hmm.
No trace, no nothing. Mm-hmm. That little girl is in pain. The family's crying. They don't have money. They get legs are damaged or good. They were enough cutting it from what I saw. What kind of country is this? Why would people be given a responsibility? They're being paid with taxpayer money and they don't want to do the job that they were given to do. The police supposed to be patrolling 24 hours around the clock. Where you see the guy, all the Croc, Rush, the Sand Beach area, those are areas you need to have the police because that's where most of the trucks are.
Of course.
But they wouldn't do it. You see one truck would just jump from in the curve. You didn't even know what a small car come and say. You just jump there.
And they would be right in the middle. They wouldn't even try to be on their lane.
Can you imagine?
Overtaking and all of that.
We are not in support of mob justice, but these are some of the things that can lead to mob justice.
Of course.
So take, for instance, that man was running away after he hit the people. He started running. If people are chased after him and caught, you know what's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
That's how they set people property on ablaze, and sometimes they burn the person.
Yeah.
We're not in support of that. But that's some of the things that can make the people then do these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know the police are supposed to be the one to arrest all of these things, but the police not doing it.
No.
Why you see police around you doing reckless driving. Somebody will just stop right in the middle of the road. He putting somebody down from the car. People behind him blowing horn. He or she doesn't care.
No.
Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Then the police will be right there. They will see. They won't do nothing.
No, they don't. They don't even care. I mean, most especially that
I would share this with
the police officers down there.
I would have to personally call the IG and tell him. because it's serious. Every day is calling truck drivers to meeting. What kind of meeting you have been calling people to that up to now they have not changed their style of driving? They are still regulars, killing people. Well, let's take few calls, Esther. Let's run the comments and take the calls, and then we get out of here. We got 40 more minutes to go, so let's make use of the 40 minute calls and get
And
to
then, yeah, let me please say something about this. The speeding, something you just talk about. One thing you said, the people in Liberia that are in authority, they give responsibility to, they are not doing their job. They are only there to boast that they are occupying this position and making fool out of the people. They're not saving people's life. In every big city today, including New York City, here we live, there's in the center city, especially the residential area, streets, there are two things now. They're saving the police. The police don't have to be in the street anymore. All they need to do to be stationed somewhere. What they have done in big cities now, including where I am, they put speed bumps in major streets. Major streets, put speed bump. No matter how, if you speed, you're going to spoil your car. So that's your responsibility. The second thing is the camera they put on the road, speed camera and the traffic light camera. In big city now, when you speed at, they say 25 miles per hour, you go above that 25 miles. The moment you go above, the camera will take your license plate. That license plate, whether you own the car, you own the car, the person who that license plate is on, that ticket going to him. And he has to pay. He ain't pay, he can't re-register that car. He can. He has to pay, and he didn't pay on time. $100 if that, because that $50 most of the time. If you don't pay that $50, $100 extra will get on that ticket. The more they're writing you, the more it's increasing. So the police, you hardly see police now stopping you for breaking the light or speeding, because they have traffic light to, when you break the light, you take your license plate for breaking the light. Okay, speed bumps at even my area here, you got speed bump from the end of they go like few yards, then they put one, few yards, they put one. So you cannot speed at all to help people. These are the things that solving the problem. But Liberia, these people just sit there and relax, like they have no responsibility, in which they have it to save our life, but they don't implement it. Then they say they are this and that. That's all I want to put in there. Thank you.
Thank you. That's make a lot.
And I just want to add, because from what he said, it reminded me of a complaint I saw from the road from the University of Liberia Fender campus, where we're talking about a place being a death trap. A lot of students have died there. I don't have more information on this, so those of you who are from UL, you on Fender campus, I'm sure you guys know of what I'm saying. Some of their colleagues posted it, and they are asking the government and the University of Liberia to get involved and do something about the road. See, a lot of students have died there. Yes. Trucks will be on speed, cars will be on speed, and once they run into you, the next thing you either die or you sustain serious injury and stuff like that.
Sad. Let's get the comments, Esther.
Okay, we have Henry T. He says, "Good morning, the Print News crew, above Freedom FM Radio LIB, crew of the USA, and not our report man, Uncle Tunis from Staten Island, New York City, and the Big Apple. Thanks for the great show. I am following you up from my Upper Cardwell. Please let government of Liberia tell us the real person behind the 19.2 million drugs issue. We need real answered, not fake until now." And we have Abu Bijalo. He says, "Good morning, following from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County." James Gabriel. He says, "Good morning, family. I'm watching from Des Moines, Iowa." We have Jiba Kamara watching from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, thanks for the good job, guys. We have Borman Sharif. He says, "Good morning, folks."
Borman Sherman.
Sorry. Borman Sherman says, "Good morning, folks. President Weah would not come come back 2029. Well, we have Terry F. Conan. He says, good morning, watching from Newport Street. Estelle in G Place says, good morning, watching from Bannersfield Junction. We have Abraham and Addison. He says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following live from my comfortable residence. We understand that the government is not truthful to the Liberian people. Why are they taking Liberians to be? I'm talking about the Liberia and Guinea border issue. The government told us everything is okay, but it's not because the Guinean military forces is still on our land. So how? Look, we will come to the point. We have Wisa Colley. He says he's watching live from Monrovia, Liberia, NVTC. We have Abraham Addison again says the Unity Party.
You wanted to say folks.
Okay. Folks tells lie and they are well noted for that. Clarence Obechi Dwe says, good morning, Wendell and Esther, and a pleasant good morning to the valued listeners following your show. This morning, I'm Clarence Obechi Dwe, watching this morning via the internet from the Barbados International Airport, the only airport in the world where their body can deliver drugs and disappear. We have Sadia Soni says, Wendell and Esther, the drugs were first kept in the country for more than a week. According to the news, where, by whom, and who were the transporters, who is listed on the wage bill. And then he said 19 million drugs doesn't enter or leave any country without tubers. The investigation must be thorough and open. Progress Orita Johnson says hi to the Print News family and thanks for the show. I hope the police find that hit and run driver. We hope so. Rebecca Dauber, as Doban says, okay, she's watching. We have Rebecca say, and she says, good morning, Brother Wendell Nimne and the team. We have Tyler Bonway says, I'm watching from Calfee Dubai Road. We have Honorable Michelle Nika. Son Fred says, hello, my name is Michelle. A satisfied electrician looking to connect with someone reliable for a potential partnership or gig. Well, Salia Sony says, how are those people getting a driver's license, guys? The vehicles don't drive themselves. People do. How many times have they revoked a driver license for drivers for DUI? What is that?
Don't
We have
drive.
that rule.
Driving under the influence of alcohol. That's DUI.
Influence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darlington Rule says, good morning, watching from New Georgia. Oh, few Clarence Obechi to is the police only in the street for corruption. Taxi drivers and motorbike riders are their major targets. And that's true. That is exactly so. They'll be sitting on the road looking specifically for motorcyclists. They're not even paying attention to what's happening on the road. I can attest to that. Truck drivers and SUV vehicles are all VIP. They don't care to regulate trucks on the highway. Andrew T. Nangbe says, good morning, the Print News crew. I'm following from a residence in Thompson Community, Township of Caldwell. Thanks for always informing us about the happenings in our country. President Weah is definitely coming back, period. Mark Cummins says, good morning, Uncle Wendell, Esther, and the rest of the panelists. And good morning to the peace-loving people of Fonday community in the borough of Newtown. I'm watching from the Woodbridge, Virginia, USA. Like I said before that, the 19 million drugs investigation will end up in a compromising way. Nothing substantial will come out of it. And that's so far all we have.
Good morning to you, my nephew, Mark Homan. Good morning to you, Bunu. Thank you ever so much for always following us. It's time to get to the phone lines to hear from our people. Those of you who are listening, we have 32 more minutes to be here. We can use, out of the 32 minutes, 27 minutes for you, the callers. Every caller will have a minute to make their input. So if you're there and listening, call in on 0776 104 104, 086 500 104, 0770 297 016, the female line, And the WhatsApp line is always active for you outside Liberia. +231 86 500 104. All right, Esther, we have Gus. I see Gus. Gus, just greet us quickly so we can start the tape.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I've been busy this morning. I've gotta travel tomorrow, so I came here early to get some stuff done. Yeah, good morning, Liberia. Tunis, Weatherman, Esther, Wendell. Good morning. How you guys doing? Gus Coleman, glad to be here. What's on my mind, real quick? Liberia need to get better. I'll keep listening. Thanks.
Okay, let's take calls. Let's begin with this person. Hello.
Good afternoon, President William.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you, and good afternoon to our great panelists in the diaspora. Esther as well. My name is Wasn't Busy today. I do join the educated conversations for the community where our people are bringing the river to have access to power and water. The fresh water from the Julius and David over the river. They don't have access to any public like you. The slave will carry community instead of models to be presentation of the that's when you see the challenges. It's happening to always see this on the public media. But today, the people you guys are discussing with the workers who give to power on the basis of sophistication, that all of those things will be resolved like a magic. Today, nothing has been done. We are now hearing about 19.2 million. In fact, now, when we chat with our brothers and friends in the diaspora, Africa, Mexico. Can you imagine that? Today, if you're chatting with your brothers and friends out there, that they are calling Liberia now Africa, Mexico. Now Liberia now exporting drugs out. Can you imagine that, Mr. Munja? That drugs now is going backwards in everything of our country today. Today, the police guys are discussing. Reason being, see those traffic, that men and cambos and things that can be misguided on the traffic in front of our police. On the Global Common can be playing camel. If you go into the camel places and do window and drugs.
Oh my God, I didn't cut you off. You went off the line. Let's talk to this person. No, I will have to cut you off. Let's talk to Patience Gray. Let me take Patience on this line. Patience, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Mr. Nimle, you are asking where are the police car? And you are asking that question?
Yeah, you know what play the air?
The police car, you know what they are, Mr. Nimle?
No.
The police car, Ibrahima, Ibrahima, God for Granny. Come on. You can find it. Don't accept it in the room. Your milk phone for what is it? But in the level, say criminal, I say for Kappa, Kappa, would I get the low cap in the salary measurement? Can't come and tell me for yourself. What that is? And do they put an issue? The government can lie. Just because they kill for a many men to the protest to the poor, why the government lying to us? And the prophet talking to the men officially are all liars. But they were cutting the men because the prophet said, I'm good at whether or insulting the men. And today show it. The government not to all are in a fair year, they had 2 billion budget and any force they get their face. The government to all are the one channel they were bringing 2 billion. So they 2 billion they come. The president to all are you want rebound for year, remember. Why you see the next the member put up to jeep? So you see the government will say they see what?
Okay, Patient. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Esther. Esther have a call there.
Hello.
Good evening or good afternoon, Brother Wendell and Sister Esther, and to my brother Tony's and my brother Comer. This is Joseph Colley calling from New York, and to Mama Liberia. Now, let me tell you, my people, man, these people, they are not serious because the power by it look like the more problem, the more they get their scandal money and things from a lot of these guys. Look, some of us are here, we got truck driver license. The truck is a weapon. This is not an easy thing to mess around with people, because one of those trucks can wipe out 15 to 20 cars in one instant. So these are things that are the mechanism that are put into place here, that every one of us as a drug driver, you got to do your medical test, your medical test every 2 years. And then drug tests, you got to do it. So even DOT catch you on the road, they are not certified with you, you will do drug tests. This is not something to play with. That thing is a weapon. It can destroy life. So a lot of these guys need to have, workshop for them. And then monitor them, because you can't just be driving truck. We are not just regular driver that just drive anytime we want to drive. You got 8 hours, the maximum is 11 hours in a day that you can drive, depending on emergency. So you drive, you need to rest for 8 hours before you can come on the road. Then we got our land. So you driving when you are on duty. You are on duty for not driving. So the law will calculate all of those. And wherever DOT saw you or they pull you over, you got to present the land. You got to see the action. You got to see everything on the board. So it's not an easy thing. Look at the thing that happened, I think it was somewhere around Boston. Somebody wearing the man is driving truck, and he just a car show. Look, a lot of people then are not trained. Who gives them truck? Somebody, there is no training. Somebody just grab somebody, carry them, and they teach them how to train. No workshop for the people, no training basis. I can just tell somebody and then they have to rush the person, get on the truck, and then where it kill a lot of people. When I was over there, I saw the truck that hit a rehab era. One guy was driving something on the truck. Because you don't rest, you got that fatigue in you and get on the road and just go dismantle people's lives and destroy people's lives. It is not good. But our people, they feel good of it when they do that kind of thing, like the way you're talking about cutting out no girl legs and things. They can go there, the law enforcement, they get their money from those people. They don't care about the common people. That's how they live their life. That's how they get their money. And so, with the same drugs thing you're talking about, that drugs thing, like, look, my brother, just be man. A lot of those people, they are involved. They're getting the money.
Okay.
And, those guys giving them the long term that they're getting, 20,000 or 30,000, all of them getting their share. So this is why I'm unfolding.
Thank you.
Unfortunate.
Thank you.
God bless you all, man.
Thank you, JK. Thank you. We have Terry Bondo on the line. Terry, it's good having you. Welcome to the show.
Please hold your line.
Thank you again for the opportunity, my friend Brother Wendell. Go way back. Thanks to Esther. Thanks to the guys in diaspora. So my attention is going to this public safety issue that Esther talked about. Wendell is a serious problem. The police, traffic department has to do with public safety. It's not only sitting on the road, sitting on the road in the heart of the city, the collections from cabmen and passing around. It should be on the highways. It should be in a neighborhood where roads are good and people are speeding. They should have technology to capture people that are overspeeding. And trust me, somebody just mentioned about one of the truck drivers not chewing. It is the truth. And something else again I like to put up here. When the majority of the drivers in Liberia are driving drunk. I'm telling you, if the police, I don't know if we have that in our laws, I need to do some research, but if you do a severity check on drivers in Liberia, Kakeo, Motherwell, and Transaco, Texas, trucks, bus on the highways, so most of the accidents are caused by drunk driving. I'm telling you, if you do a survey, you will know that people are driving. Look, I used to drive before. In Liberia, depending what they will say, man, when you charge, I think you drive good. That's also loud. And when you drunk, you can never drive good. You are completely visually impaired. That's why in America they put on to talk with drunk drivers. They punish you good. So the police should take public safety serious. I saw that little story. I felt so. It's for my entire day.
I'm telling you, man.
Simply because Somebody was driving recklessly, and you check it out, they were drunk. Thank you, Wendell. Thank you, Esther, for the time again.
Thank you so much, Terry. Let's talk to the female general, Mansisi. Mansisi, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Biggie. Get on why, man. How you doing, son?
I'm fine, thank you, Mansisi.
Let me say out to Esther. Let me say, my son, really, that let me say good morning to you. Is that you were on the line just now?
Randy is not here. It's Gus.
Oh, Gus?
Your friend, your friend
My
funeral.
auntie Tuni, my brother Tuni. My Sally, I just bring my school. Just thank you very much. So, Esther, just thank you. Just stop for us. You go again on this. If you see something, say something. Don't have it for us. Put it us. I don't will discuss the issue, my son. Don't help us. We're talking just about like they're not in the issue of the black people. You know, people will tell you, say, it happened when you were down there yesterday. You were speaking about it. When there, you were yesterday, you were speaking about it. They don't get love for the black people. They talk to the people, and will come to public offices, will stop everything. What happened today, Window? What's going on now? We will not write Japanese today, right? Japanese. Because I can say Jap bomber. They write all the ones today in the country. We are paying houses when we come to reproduction. We're not paying houses. Today they are seeing the country money. All over the day in the darkness. They can't show faith there. They can't show faith there. Can you imagine? Can't do that to the country when they go to the country enough for rent. It's bad for us. Let's stop it. But you can't do it. Don't allow other person you will do it. They will tell you say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mansisi. And your friend funeral is on Saturday. I don't know whether you are informed. Because we've been given the information here. The funeral is Saturday, the 27th.
This is the shortest time I've seen my CC.
I'm telling you, I'm also shocked. My CC to call less than 1 minute.
I wanted to say the thing to you. I already know what happened today. What? No, you need to get an award today for that.
Not fun, no, I swear to God.
You need to call back so we can appreciate you.
Maybe I won't give up 5 more minutes now. Let's talk to this person. Hello? Hello? Yeah, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. What's your name and where you join us from?
Thank you for the show. For watching the show, I really admire. For the truck driver, myself, I truck driver, I drive the truck now as I'm getting into.
Okay.
Most of the accidents are on traffic now. When you check it off, my neighbor product, most of them are not there. Some of them can go left with the same truck, 2 trucks, 3 in 1 truck. When they go on the street, they'll take a car and give it to the carbo. When the carbo will go on the road to a port after there. And then they should just check it up. Check it on the check. After that, I got my neighbor product doing those things. No care, even motorbike, the deal is really getting the truck, we are yet out of the church. They come on the road, they get 2 on the road, we now move to that problem. So, they're going to be here for most of the car, when they pray for the team, they drive it team. They should go, they will put the car, and now they complete all. When you get to the completer, you are not understand. But when the car there, you tell the car to take the test on the car, you know the man drive that job. But you the computer, you take the test.
Okay, thank you.
The computer, they tell the computer, you know the job will say, pretty and you are good. But what happened?
Okay.
So thank you for the show.
Thank you.
Esther and Mr. Nimble, that caller that just left the line, he's 100% correct.
Ali, just hold up. We'll get back to you shortly. Just let's take this call. Go ahead,
man.
Okay, that's my Rebecca from Minnesota. What on my mind this morning? Yeah, thank you for the show. And what on my mind this morning is, we got to be like straight up with things that are happening in our country. Number one is the drugs thing. The consumer have been maltreated by the DEA and our officers over the board.
Oh, the internet is dropping, Becky. internet is cracking on you.
Hello?
Rebecca, are you there? Okay, Rebecca, you can call back. We've had some tech issues. The internet is fluctuating, and so let's take you this person. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the show. Let's hear your contribution. Say what's on your mind. Go ahead. Okay, Kruma, let's hear you.
I want to appreciate Samuel Torres in Gangile.
Mm-hmm.
This will be one of the strong points that they must say against the government. You cannot be wish one thing, one political party, you keep it in there, you took, I mean, your own doing the bad, you let them go free. By the time you hear the opposition, then you run it behind there. Then they tell us, make it that the government off. They must stay strong. Otherwise, we will not enjoy the country. They will not just go green here, if the record and can say that's right. They must stay. Nobody pretend that, now what can we go in the country now? We should sit back. So then you run the international partners, and the motorers, and you force that letter, check for that, that they make it the going over there. The point that they want to do now, they should be scared, and they will get rich on 2029. No more anybody. There's my warning to them, and my appeal to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your contribution. Let's take another person. Let's come to the female line. Let's see who we have. Hello. Fine. Welcome to the show. I think we have two SIM in this number of phone. Hello.
My name is Momo Kori, Senate Address for Justice.
Yeah, go ahead, Kali. 1 minute. What's on your mind?
Yeah, thank you for the program. What is on my mind is trust business, even in our community center here. There are death taking place in the rapporteur. Go on the motorbike. They even see the motorbike fire reach to the water, they will come and waste it on you. They cannot wait. And the children to ride the motorbike, they can't wait. The road is narrow. They will come closer to us. You even now, you're going to pray with my brother. You have everything on you.
So it's not just about motorcyclists.
So the day they only engage some of our citizens here, the church will not go outside. Because the problem, you're supposed to know that your first human being because you way up there in the car. You're supposed to know that all the people that are coming, the place is now already there. Let me stop. If you see the joy, we tell them to park. Even you park, water come, they will come with money and flash the whole water will come and flash on you.
Okay.
So continuing like that, you will hear human being. The one you was about the police. Police director, the motorbike. They were we see the passion inside when the body here corner right between that's where the motorbike is at. They were just order. They took the motorbike to so now why motorbike? Why is the motorbike on the road? That is not the white city. That car is suffering, and the car is suffering now.
Okay, thank you. That child is suffering. Let's take you, Becky. It's good to have you back. Welcome. Let's hear you. Rebecca, are you there?
Yeah, like what? Yeah, I'm here. You get it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're getting me?
Yeah, you're alive.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like what I was saying, right? And we know, though our children are smoking the drugs, we are seeing the DA, they own video beating those children. But we had 90 million drugs is in the country, and not carry anything, and we're not letting anything go. We'll be talking that it will be the only topic until the year, and we'll be talking it until they can pay the people that brought out drugs in our country. As we speak right now, my nephew, my brother died, the son that he left with me, the boy is in the street. I'm fighting hard. It's not an easy thing. They left them to their drunk driving. We are in a country with good roads. We are in a country that have good roads, and we know, yeah, but Tony on the line. We got speed limits. And we got a way of driving. But when you see no trucks driver, they're driving on that road, you get so scared, especially I left diesel. When they're coming from in the car, you get so scared. And one of the things I want to tell our citizens, And when we were putting so and putting so, people were speed breaker on the road to be able to help them too. But I will see them, they will go there and be breaking those rocks and speed breaker. I saw it with my own eyes, I always in Liberia. I saw it with my own eyes in Bonneville. They put the speed breaker there. The people going there, they break the speed breaker. They're moving them from the road. And for our own safety. Those truck drivers, they will say park holes. And then they want to dodge the park holes. How they can run into people. They will be running and coming on the opposite side because they want to dodge the holes. Then the other car coming on the red lane, they have to stop, or the motorbike have to stop or go on maybe put themselves in the bush because they're scared. Those guys, they can be running on an excessive speed. It's wrong.
Okay, Becky, thank you.
The sidewalk, our people, we're supposed to be walking on as a pedestrian. The sidewalk have been blocked with marking. They put all their cars, their marking, everything on the sidewalk. We will be walking, but that's when we leave from go Liberia, we let to walk. Then you want to be walking on the main road, side the road. When the truck comes, you scared. You understand me? So let everyone all work together and come to the accident. But the truck driver, the excessive speed, and they will come closer to people before they run there without having home. That can confuse somebody. The person will either jump on the road or something different will happen. So let every one of us look at that, and the security, the police need to be on their guard. They need to do the right thing. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. And you asked a question the other day on our show. We'll get back to you with the answer. Thank you.
Okay, please do that.
Thank you very much, Rebecca. Thanks for your contributions all the way there from Minnesota. Let's take this person. Let's take you. Hello.
Good morning, Wendell.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Let's hear you.
Okay. Well, my name is Mohammed Donald from Antonio, a person of local country, a member of Content Lab for Chelsea. Well, my intended is to the water and serious now that is Mo Ali. Mo Ali workers, what they are doing around the city, it is not fair. These people just come to place, they point out ever, they just bust or point, and then the errors are finished. That is embarrassing. And when it comes to quality, when they take the top from there, they won't put it back. They will leave it errors, open at that, and it's not good. It's dangerous for the ground, the one of you.
Okay.
And that was the issue.
Okay. Oh my God! Yeah.
These guys, they went there, they are taking home. They left it open. It is dangerous for driving or driving along the road. So these guys, they let the start working our women that have been there forever. Nothing has happened to that. They just can't just take the space and the delay will finish.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. Let's talk to Spencer. We have another Mohammed. This time around is Spencer Mohammed. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Wendell.
Good afternoon,
Spencer. Good morning to Matale, and good morning to Esther Darling Darko. Wendell and Esther, I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I've come from Down Coast Punio, Windtown Community, a member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. Wendell, my attention has been drawn to this drug issue. In my mind, me and every concerned Liberians need to continue to ask the government the hard questions about this drug issue. Why am I saying this? Wendell, this government used the drug issue as the #1 campaign thing over the last 6 years. Here we are today. People who were accused of these drugs, they are nowhere. But our sources are telling us that about 500 million worth of drugs enter our country and have been exiting this country, and unfortunately for them, the 19 million set the piece for it. So for there is a saying, guilty of one is guilty of all. That, for the death, our initial assessment that about 500 million drugs have been in circulation in Nigeria. That's why you see the barrage of drugs being arrested. You saw the other drugs that were arrested in Brownsville. Series of bundles of DK drugs were arrested. the president who time for that. Another drugs were arrested. Another 50 some more million. Liberian dollar 1,000. Another 56,000 drugs were arrested with Dominic Molu. He read like Pastor Town community. And looking at this thing, this is the drug issue going to nearly 3 weeks. The government is yet to make an arrest. This tells me that the government is in a no. President Boakai, do the needful and tell us who bring the drug. If it is your son, call your son name. If it is anybody in your office, call the name so history can remember you. Other than that, you pay for it yearly council 2029. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And because of time, we're not going to take any more calls. So we have 5 more minutes to go. So we'll go around the table with the 5 minutes and then we close up. So let me send controls to Tunis. Tunis, you can talk to your guys. Let's go.
Please unmute yourself.
Gus, are you still with us? Gus? Okay, I guess Gus is not here. Aliyu?
Yes.
Thank
you, and thanks to the caller, thanks to those in the comment section. The just issue, we continue to say, oh yes. Like I said, and what I heard yesterday, where Peter or Paul King said that somebody in Europe called him and told him that they had a package for him to export, and he don't know the person from anywhere, and another person went, took the package and carried to a house. He don't know the person from anywhere. So I don't know what is happening. So this is the person we were expecting to come and pour names of people that took the just to a house, or people houses that he went to and pick it up from their houses. But if he is telling us that one Mohammed called him, and the Mohammed Mensah was not in Liberia, the person called him and told him that they get a package for him to export for them, for him, and another Emmanuel car went and took the passport, the package to his house. Then now, who are we going to see now that, because everything it was done spiritual. I get a package, you don't know me, I just call you, and then another person took it to your house. You don't know me, I call you, even the person that took it to your house. This is the game the government is playing. But that's Liberia for us. Let's see how Baka is going to handle this just issue. And lastly, today truck driving, like the other caller that talk about the Mandingo drivers. Yes, and I don't want the Mandingo community to see it as a attack or any other thing. That's just the fight. Those people, they feel to themselves, oh, we know about car. And then they will get some of those trucks, they don't even have a brake. Before now, if that truck supposed to apply brake to MRC, they will start applying brake to Simere School. They will be doing that thing, popping that brake, doing all kind of things till they reach. They feel that they know everything. You will see 3-4 persons in one truck. When the other person go for 1 hour, they give it to their friend. And this is how they teach them. So this is why you're seeing most of these accidents, they are not even a licensed driver. Just as some of those police know, there will be an accident when you go low. Even the person that was driving the truck, they don't have a license. You can't go train somebody like that. And this is why the transport ministry, they had to make sure people should go for computer tests. You and I know the system here. Even to get a license is not easy when you come to the country, Mr. Nimle. With your 100-year driving experience you have in Liberia, you come here, you have to go do the computer test. When you pass it, they give you permit. In Maryland and other states, you drive for 1 year, 6 months, they give you a provisional license. You drive again for another year before they give you a full driver license. See the system that involved.
We got commercials.
So that's it. Thank you.
Aliyu, are you there? Okay, I think we just...
Yes, I'm done. Thank you.
Just conclude. We go with commercials commitment.
Yes, I just concluded.
Okay. Tunis, are you there? Let's hear you.
Anyway, thank you so much. I just want to recommend to the police that to curtail most of these accidents in Center City. We need to put speed bump. You guys call it over there speed break. They need to start putting the public works and police department. They need to start doing those things. Entering the city, they need to put, especially where my girl just talked about Esther, where there's Fender area there, they need to put speed bump there. Whether you drunk or you're not drunk, or you will definitely abide by it. That's a physical slowing down speed bump. So if they can start doing that, believe me, most of these accidents will ease up a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much. Please join us this evening by 11 p.m. We'll be back here again. The same